guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm here today because I have a lot of people who wants answers about my cancer, or is concerned, or just to know an update. And one of the biggest questions I have is, when did I get diagnosed? I got diagnosed 11/11, so most people think it's 11/11 as like make a wish, and it's like, for me, I'll stick with 7/11 or 7/7 or something else with numbers the same, but 11/11 kind of is going to always be in my heart. When I was diagnosed, or how I found out I had cancer, I suffered from migraines for like almost 2 months, and it was just getting in my daily routine. I couldn't work, I couldn't stand, and I drive all day from my job. I get out and I do a lot of hands-on work, but I couldn't perform like I knew I could. I just was so tired. I had so many symptoms and just thought none of it, because I work so hard and I work out and I'm full-time mom, full-time student. It was just seemed like I just never had a break. I just didn't get time for myself. But even the days on the weekends, because I'm studying, it's like I was in a mood just for school, and I try to do my very best. I'm a massage student, so it's tough on the body to try to heal someone through massage when you're not healed, especially if you're in pain. It's impossible to give them the best type of massage and relaxation, because they can feel your tension through your body, and energy is so real that I would want to put my clients through anything to where they feel what's going on with me personally. But 11/11 is the day I was told or confirmed that I had Hodgkin's lymphoma. I went in there to school, midterms, taking my tests. I had a horrible headache that I previously stated, like I had for almost 2 months, and then I passed out. When I passed out, it wasn't just regular. They said I was out for 15 minutes, and I was in and out for 15 minutes, according to like my classmates and my teachers. But I don't remember. All I remember is just being in so much pain and like coming back to on the ground. And that's when they called my husband and was like, "You need to take her to the hospital. Like, this is not the first time she's fainted. You need to figure out what's wrong." So I'm stubborn, but good thing, my husband was on his P's and Q's, because he took me there and dragged me in the hospital. We went in there, and they basically was like, "Well, did you suffer from migraines? Let's get you some morphine or Benadryl," because that's what usually they've always given me. I've had second opinion. I had like five different opinions on why my head hurt. Until this day, this very moment, they still don't know what's wrong with my head. They don't know why I had these bad headaches. It radiates down my neck, down my shoulders, and it gives me aching pains to where I can't even stand. And that's just from a headache. But coming back to how I was diagnosed, I was there, went for the migraine, and he asked me just regular procedural questions. Where does it hurt? How bad? And, when was your last, bowel movement? Or all these things. Do you drink caffeine? All these little questions. And he asked me to lie on my back. And for the last year, almost 2, I couldn't lie on my back, because my airway would just stop. I would have to force air, and I couldn't breathe a lot of the time. So I avoided being on my back. And one day, that day when he said that, he got, you could tell something triggered in him. He asked for an x-ray of my chest, and they let me go for the night with the meds they prescribed, and I was fine. I didn't go to work the next day because I felt horrible. Still, it was nothing working. Nothing worked. But good thing I didn't, because on 11/8 or 11/9, that's when they called me back in like 7 o'clock that morning to the hospital, back to the hospital, and was like, "We need a CT scan of your body." because we see some abnormalities in your chest and your lymph nodes, and they confirmed it. Well, they told me I may have Hodgkin's lymphoma. I wasn't scared when I got the news. I just sat there because I had just learned about Hodgkin's lymphoma in school. So I'm like, it's curable. I already know it's curable. So, my husband was right there with me, but I wasn't shocked. I just felt like it was just a part of my testimony. I wasn't scared. I wasn't angry. I wasn't asking why me. I always tried to like stay positive, and I left out of there. They referred me to an oncologist, and I was in that oncologist office, I believe, that very same day. And he was like, yeah, from everything, all the tests they ran, I confirm on 11/11 that you have Hodgkin's lymphoma. So he referred me to Augusta Medical Center in Augusta, and that's where I first got my chemo on 11/15, November 15th. And I started chemo. It was fine. But that's how I found out, because I had horrible migraines, and they went in for looking for something wrong with my brain, to never could find it, then finding all these lymph nodes everywhere in my body that were cancerous. And they confirmed it was cancerous in Augusta. They did a lot of biopsies. I had 2 here, and I have a mass the size 6 inches across my chest. And that's why I could not breathe when I lay down. It was pressing against me, and it still does. But that's super easy. But they ask you all these questions. What were your symptoms and blah blah blah. I didn't know that losing weight was one. I worked out so heavy getting out of AIT that when I lost weight, I was like, yes, okay, sis, come on. You was doing it. And plus I had a great healthy lifestyle, so it was just like, girl, you was about to be popping. And because I had a desired look, I was already training, and it was just like, I had just broke my foot in basic training in like 3 different places, and both my legs were fractured. So just recovering and just working my butt off to exercise and get like back in shape like I wanted to, it was like amazing. So I didn't think that losing weight was a problem until my mom and my sisters and my family would mention, like, you are getting really tiny. And I'm like, I just do lemon and honey water every morning. That's the first thing I drink. I was trying to tell them the lifestyle I was living, and like, this is why I'm so small. But it wasn't. It was part of the lymphoma. I could not sleep. I had night sweats. I would break out randomly, and then it would go away. I had trouble having an appetite, like, because I was so big on exercising. I was like, I gotta get my macros in, I gotta get my protein, and nothing caught my attention except for the pain in my chest and my trachea, because every time I swallowed, it felt like I had like a bone stuck right here, but it was just my lymph nodes so swollen that I didn't even think about it. But the thing is, with my family, we suffer from like swollen lymph nodes. At least I know my mom and my sister do. Like every time in a month, you'll see like, when we're sick, it's like our glands or our lymph nodes will swell up, and it doesn't matter where it was. It could be under our arm, it could be in our throat, it could be in our groin. It didn't matter. So I've always suffered with like just irregular swollen lymph nodes my whole life, because I just thought it was a hormonal thing, and it just was something normal that I just had to get used to since I had, started puberty. But it wasn't. So I'm gonna start asking some questions, because I don't want to make this so long. What kind of cancer do I have? I have Hodgkin's lymphoma, and it's a stage 2B. 2B means it is curable, and I showed a lot of signs, and I showed a lot of characteristics of B, so that's why it's 2B. What are the possible treatments for my kind of cancer? Well, because it's curable, I can just take chemo and, if necessary, radiation. I am scared to take radiation, so I don't think about it. I'm just hoping the best for this chemo to kick this cancer's butt. So, yeah. I don't eat a lot at all. It hurts. I'm nauseous a lot. Like, I'm nauseous right now. And every doctor gave me every type of nausea medicine. It does not work. I don't know why. I would rather throw up than to keep that nauseous, ongoing feeling all day long. But nothing works. I try teas. And if you have any recommendations for nausea, now I've been pregnant, so I've used everything I know from being pregnant. But this type of nausea, I don't know. If anyone knows anything, please let me know. I'm willing to try anything to keep that feeling like away. This isn't gonna kill me. I'm such a fighter. So like I said, when I got diagnosed, it wasn't like, why me? It was just like, okay, I just gotta go through this, and it's gonna be an experience. It's gonna be a testimony, and I didn't think negatively. I just always thought positive. Like, I'm gonna get over this hump, and I'm gonna be back doing me. My veins are no good anymore, so I have to get a port. I had to get a port. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a cut right here, and it's right here. You can tell by it's bulging a little bit. And he tried to like save my little tattoo around the rim part. I thought that was so sweet, but this port helps me get my chemo where I don't feel, oh, you have to dig for a vein, because that actually hurts so bad, and the chemo starts to burn your like actual vein. You can feel it after a while. But I'm thankful that I got a good surgeon who put my port in. So when I'm done, I have a battle wound. So how do I prepare for treatment? Well, prior to getting chemo every 2 weeks, that's when I get it. I try to eat the things that I crave, because I know once I have chemo, it's so hard for me to eat. I try my best to stay hydrated. They push water on you, push. But if anyone has been a cancer patient or knew someone, they knew that water is nasty. Like, I'm a water person. That's all I've drunk in my whole life. But water now, and having chemo inside you, it changes everything about your taste buds. Your skin is dry, it's cracked, your hair falls out. Now, mind you, my hair is thinning. It looks all full here with my little beginner locks, but I haven't taken the step to cut it all off. But believe me, it's thinning. It's thinning bad. And without these eyebrows, I don't have any eyebrows. So, it's a journey. That part is a journey. I thought it was crazy because I had thick eyebrows, and it just really just wiped away in my pillow. But, well, I had the option to save my eggs before I started chemo. They gave me that option, but I'm on birth control, and I didn't take my birth control out. So I was like, no, I'm okay. Like, I don't want any more kids. I know that's crazy. I only have one, but me and my husband don't want any more. We don't want any more children. We're good. So the egg thing, if I get to the point where I just want another child, I would adopt, because I don't want to bear no more. I'm good. Can I still work? Does it affect my exercise? No, I cannot work. Today is a good day. Today I put on makeup. Today I can probably go eat a pickle and not throw up. Today is I'm sitting up by myself. But every day isn't like this. Every day is different. Every day is a mystery. So you get up and you feel how you feel. And that's the part. It's unpredictable because you don't know how you're going to feel. You can't say, oh yeah, I'm going to trip because I feel great today, thinking you're going to feel the same way tomorrow. that's not how it goes for me. And if it does go for other people like that, I wish I was y'all. But for me, no. I can't predict how I'm gonna feel, and today might be my only good day for the rest of the week until I get chemo, you know. So it's just like I tried my best to get out of the bed and express and find a hobby and do something that makes me feel good. And telling my story helps me make me feel good, and I feel like I'm empowering so many women and men to know it's okay to go to the doctor and get checked out for even the littlest things. It's okay to know what's wrong with you. I would never know that I had lymphoma or this cancer in my chest ever if I wasn't pushed by a loved one to go to the hospital. So if you have no one else to push you and to encourage you, to let you know it's going to be okay, the battle isn't yours, it's God's, you're healed, don't be scared enough. Don't be scared. Just go and just see what they say, because you never know. Because I'm 26 and I got diagnosed with cancer, and I'm the healthiest one in my family. I am. I'm sorry, family, but I am the healthiest one. And I'm the one with the cancer. So you just never know. My support system, my mother, my husband, they have been amazing. So amazing. And not discrediting anybody else as help, but those are the ones that took off work a lot. Like, they make sure I am good, and in ways that I wish that I could do it myself. Like, when I couldn't walk, they had to literally grab me, put me up like a baby. And I can't never think I could ever repay them for all the sacrifices they've done. And just this is only 3 months of me, going and having, chemo in my body. So my family and my church family, my friends from the army, from all my battles, all my my sergeants, my first sergeant, my captain, like people that didn't even know me, they've helped me. They've given me so much encouraging words. My aunties, my really close knit family, and then the family that's, in all these different states, they reach out to me even just to make sure I'm okay, just to say, hey. I'm just grateful for my family, and it doesn't exclude people that's not blood related, because I love everyone. I love all of y'all. I love everyone who've commented on my pictures, my videos, who shared it. Like, if I don't talk to you on a regular basis, it doesn't matter. I still love you, and I'm so thankful. And if you guys see this, I love you guys with all my heart. But let's go back to cancer. I have chemo brain a lot, so I have to always bring notepads, or I'll have to record it on my phone, because my brain doesn't allow me to remember sometimes 10 minutes ago. And sometimes it's long-term stuff that I just can't remember. It's just so bad. And they said it goes away after chemo, but I don't remember a lot. That's why I can't work and I can't exercise, because I'm not going to be able to perform my job duties like I know I'm supposed to and as accurate as I need to. Plus, I can't be around any microorganisms because I'm neutropenic, which means basically I have really low white blood cells. I can't be around anything. I don't have anything to fight off the sickness. So I'm very cautious, and whatever my doctor says, if I can't go to work, I do not go to work. My type of cancer, the regimen that I have to get to basically be cured of my Hodgkin's lymphoma is called ABVD, and it's some really big words I know I can't pronounce, but if you Google ABVD, that's the regimen, and it describes that majority of them makes you lose your hair, nausea. It's a big thing for all of them. Nails, dehydration, dry flaky skin, which I suffer from canker sores, which it can be all in your mouth, or you can get like blisters. I went through all of that, fever, blisters, and being a cancer patient, you catch a fever, you have to immediately go to the hospital because you don't want to, that means something's wrong. And if you catch a fever, that means, and you are doing chemo, like you need a medical attention immediately, because you don't have any white blood cells to fight the infection or what's going on inside you that's giving you that fever off. So you need to go. It's okay to not be as prideful and allow people to help you, because sometimes there's really nothing they can do, but they try to, even if it's something like bringing you food to eat. Like, so many people brought me food to eat, and as much as I said I was okay, that helped me, my family out so much, because they didn't have to go and look or cook. It was so much. In Savannah, they did find a tumor in my brain. It's a pituitary tumor, so I have a tumor in my brain and I have lymphoma. So I would just say, be consistent. Don't let someone say that the pain is in your head. Pain is subjective because everybody feels pain differently. My tolerance is super low, and some people's tolerance are super high. I just fall on that low scale to where even if an ant bit me, I'm just gonna cry because I hate pain. So that was my how did I get cancer part 2, because a lot of the questions everybody wanted to know. And I have this dope hoodie my mom bought for me. My cousin made it for me. Thank you, cuz. And I can't wait to wear it. So I'm gonna get it. I'll be right back. Ooh. It's life. Can you see it? It's life. Awesome, right? Like, I love the color, and I love the fact that it was somebody from my family, like, who did that, and I appreciate it. So you know who you are. I'll probably tag you on Facebook, but I'm grateful for that, because I'm so grateful for the little things. And I wanted to just encourage, and if this doesn't help anybody, I can always go back and encourage myself, push myself, and keep myself motivated. Keep the positivity going, because when you're down, when I do have my down days, it's really bad. So I enjoy my good days. Today's a good day, and I'm appreciative for my good days. I'm thankful for my good days. It's not a lot of good days. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more of my journey. I want to do a vlog the day of my next chemo, so y'all can see exactly how it goes and see them put the needle in my port and things like that. If y'all want to see that, just let me know. I hope I help someone get through it, and we can get through it together. I hope that I can encourage. I hope that I can be a mentor, help someone along the same journey, even if there's different kind of cancer. It doesn't matter. It's still a journey you have to go through. And I'm thankful for my testimony. I feel like this was given to me for a reason. And I feel like God gives his strongest soldiers the hardest battles. And I thought, wow, why he picked me? I'm not strong. But it's so many people that have reached out to me and given me encouraging words, allowing me to see that I am strong, I am resilient, and I can persevere through anything. That's already in me. It literally just took reassurance, and it's in you, so you can get through anything. Just build your village up. Allow them to be able to help you, and don't say no. Take the help and allow them to be able to love on you as much as they know how to. And I think that's important. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.